Alright, so to recap, I started to do a review on all of the skins for Reverse 1999. Now the game has a lot of units, but they also have a decent amount of skins. The cool thing about Reverse 1999 is that it does a lot of historically accurate costumes with fucking gacha flair. They're great designs, an incredibly fashionable game, and I thought it was high time to go back to the skins because it's been a hot minute since I've actually reviewed Reverse. This would be part 2 of that review stream because there's a lot of characters in here, a lot of butt fucks. So now we're going back in for round 2, second bite, and let's see what we got.
A healthy body is a precondition for a truly healthy mind. It helps you think quickly and to run fast should you have to jump out of a window to escape.
We begin with Tennant, absolutely gorgeous character. The Awakened skin, you know what? The Awakened skin is better. Like, she already had a really, really good vibe in her, like, normal one, but the Awakened one, it's just, like, such a cohesively well put together outfit. Yeah, it's some inverted color scheme, but we've also changed the outfit's construction. No longer do we have high-waisted pants with some suspenders on the shirt. Now we have a 3-piece suit. We have the big jacket, we have a vest, tie, white blouse, the gloves are also different color, hat is also different color. It looks a lot more polished and a lot more organized, which I love. Let me look at some of these details though, because when they make the Awakened skins, they tend to add a lot of little baby details that from far away you might not notice them, but when you zoom in, oh wow, that's beautiful. Like the satin brocade on that fucking coat, on the lapel, the embroidery on it, the lining of the jacket looks stunning. Again, I really need to like fucking like learn how to render fabric like this person does, because that's absolutely stunning. Oh, wow. It's low-key giving, like, Indiana Jones. It reminds me of we're on an expedition to Egypt, and we need to dress like the locals, but we still need to put our flair on it. That's beautiful. All of the jewelry in this game is stunning! The jewelry already gives it a really nice, like, ornamental flair. And then you, like, see the coat and see, well, the, like... What is she wearing? I think that's Indian, actually. Either way, it's completely not Western. And it's a really, really nice marriage between the two concepts. I think this is a kurta pajama, which has the fabric draped on the side as well. It's not a sari, which is more commonly worn by women in India, but like, here's the thing, Tennant doesn't dress like a lady. She has like a lady's version of a suit, and boy do we appreciate it. It's a very, very attractive look. And this one's even prettier. It's immaculate drape. The color scheme is phenomenal. The sense of flow in the entire outfit is so crisp and clean, because you have a little bit of like, a flip with the hat on top, and then your eye can just go straight down. Also triangular composition, very easy to read, very nice. Ooh. Okay, this is fencing! Alright, that's gorgeous. Like, at first glance, I do genuinely like that Tennant's vibe. Tennant is that, like, girl in anime that's like the prince, you know? It's the girl that all the other fucking girls want to fucking fall in love with, even though it's a woman. So that's definitely the vibe I get. This outfit, though, that is so clean. But this one has a lot of details in color. We have the blue, we have the tan, some silver. It really makes her eyes pop as well. I love the ponytail. It's a nice change from her usual hairstyle, too. The detail on the gloves is insane. Sometimes I genuinely do appreciate gachas with PNGs, you know? Because 3D models are great and all, but there's a lot of detail that you kind of have to skimp out on. And when you're making illustrations, you can do so much cool stuff. Look at that. Silver embossing on the pants, the buttons. The sword is a masterpiece. That's beautiful. Very nice, crisp, clean silhouette. Boots are super cute. They have a little bit of a heel. But it's great because, like, again, she looks like she could be from a few decades ago to even a few centuries ago. But her vibe is very 1920s. Oh, Spooter. If you don't like spiders, click off! I'm warning you! Spooter. Of course she's a spider. It's great. It's cute. A spider in a suitcase. I have a webcomic. And it has everything that you would possibly want to have in a webcomic. It has romance, it has action, it has funnies, it has big tits. It's called Magical Miss Lucy. If you like magical girls and you like a silly little love story that might not end up being so silly later, this webcomic is for you. You can read it over on Webtoons if you look up Magical Miss Lucy or Kinkymation. Currently we have 6 episodes out. It's big chapter in a bit. This version obviously doesn't have spicy shit, but there is spicy stuff over on Patreon. patreon.com/kinkymation. Do not go in there if you're under 18. It is a story about a magical girl in her 30s. You could say that she's a little bit too old for that job, right? Well, there's a reason for that. She was actually a perfect match. But if you want to find out why she's a magical girl in her 30s, read the comic. It's definitely worth your while. Chill over. Mondlicht. Little girl or little boy? Who knows? Who's to say? But the fucking skin is amazing. I really like the amount of detail that they've added onto this. Because look at the normal one. It's good, right? Really solid. But then look at the amount of detail that they've added to the Awakened one. The first thing you'll notice is that the axe is bloody. Whatever it is she was trying to kill, she got it. And she skinned it, apparently, because now she has fur on the bag, on her hood, on her little overcoat. Like, she caught the wolf, she skinned it, now she's wearing it. It's really nice visual storytelling, and her cape is fucking shredded. There's blood on her shirt, there's blood on the axe, there's like little wolf ears on her hood as well. Like, okay, like she did some hunting, apparently. And it might have been a werewolf. Is that a silver bullet I see hanging around her neck? It's so well put together, and also the splash art she has on the back is a moon. So this is a werewolf hunter, I think. Oh, that's so cute! Instead of gun, we have umbrella. Instead of tattered clothing, we have some cute little rain boots. We have a nice, adorable sailor uniform. This is like such a cutesy skin. The kid characters in this game are adorable. And I love it because like there's both genders of children, right? Which means that we're not doing sussy shit to attract a certain audience. We're just genuinely appreciating child characters for what they are, which is cute. I love the colors. I love how bright the boots are. They match the eyes. I like that the silver bullet is still there, but now it has like a little nautical element to it. Love the gloves. It's still a gun. This umbrella is still a gun. It can still fire. But again, you don't get rewarded unless you zoom in. And it's a puppy! I still don't know if this one was guy or girl. Doesn't matter, still cute. Spathodea. No, she had one of my favorite skins because her skin fucking screamed early 90s. But we've cleaned up a little bit. We've gotten rid of the 90s aesthetic to go for something a little bit more fantasy. This is an interesting one, actually, like looking at it a little bit closer. There's still some athletic elements here. She still has sneakers and she has socks and she's also wearing shorts and a sports bra. But the vibe of this outfit is very, very fantasy. I think it's supposed to be boxing, too. I almost thought it was a fantasy thing at first, but looking closely, this is a boxing outfit. I wonder if it's like a reference to like Rocky or something. The gloves are dope. She also has some tattoos I'd never noticed before. And I like it because it still very much has that like athletic feel. It's not as 90s as the OG, but it still looks really nice. And she did have boxing gloves on her bag, so it's not like they pulled this out of their butt. Oh my god, that's so cute! Oh, it's giving like adorable Mega Man, but from like the 1960s. I don't even know if this is supposed to be diving or space. I feel space. Can we talk about how this perfectly captures the fucking retro futurism that this fucking game is so well known for? If you guys ever watched something like Star Trek from the 60s, you would get aesthetics like this a lot. It's stuff that like in the 60s, an outfit like this would be ludicrous, too modern, super futuristic. But we see it now and we see the big chunky electronics and we think, wow, that's outdated. It's a phenomenal aesthetic for this game. We have our fucking monitor, and then we have what seems to be acrylic shoulder pads or PVC. Plastic was new in the 60s. It wasn't like super well known. But then we also have a concession to modernity, very, very bright colors on the underside. So synthetic dyes were actually a thing that was popularized around the 1950s, and they were very, very bright. So using that pop of color for orange kind of like shows that this is meant to be like a futuristic outfit. Super clunky boots, but very cute. They add to the composition, I believe. And it's fun because you'd think that the character is super top heavy because of the helmet, right? Nope. The bottom of the outfit balances it out perfectly. A cute little hummingbird. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, this one was super fun. Did anything change? Her face is different. Now she has more hair clips. And one of the TVs has a different color. Now she also has like a fucking chameleon. Oh, she's telling you to shut up. I think she's cute though. The color of the TVs is all changed. Her outfit remains... Oh, wait, no, it does change. Again, you get rewarded when you zoom in. Now they're static in some of these shots. She has a fancier school blazer and ribbon, and thigh-high socks that squishes real, and the color of all of the TVs change. This is a fascinating unit because she's built with just televisions. I wonder what fucking unhinged shit they're gonna do with the skin. Oh, add it to my tab.
Nothing. It's for free.
I love this. Because all of these TVs are from the 1950s and 60s. And instead of holding a tray, the tray is just like plunked on the televisions. The cool thing about this character is that I can take it body part by body part. Look at the hair clips, scarf on the neck. And then I can go down and like look at the actual torso portion of the uniform. The tiny gloves, the checkered patterns, the bright pink, and then it's bare leggy. It's a bit short to be a 1950s diner costume because the skirts are usually much longer. But it's fucking adorable because it does have the base aesthetic for it. We have rollerblades! And pink ones too. Like pink and red rollerblades with like tiny baby socks. This is a phenomenal outfit. Even though I can only see it through like televisions, I'm obsessed. This is so cute. And she's a chameleon! I love these little butt fucks. They're super cute. I've always wanted one. Diggers. A name that is one letter away from being very unfortunate. I like this character because he's like the epitome of like a dirty hippie. This is so 90s, fucking 70s, it's not even funny. This is comically 70s. This is so fucking hippie, I could die. The flower crown, the bubble glasses are gorgeous. The fucking like slutty open shirt with peace signs and creamtos and magic doodas and potions and paint. It's a great fit. And then you zoom in and you see all of the detail on like his shirt, the paint stains on it everywhere. The jeans, which are obviously bell bottoms. I love bell bottom jeans are the tits. They look so good on pretty much anybody. Like the OG skin was already pretty, you know, dirty hippie. But this is just taking the stereotype and pushing it further, you know? Oh, let me zoom in and see if I'm gonna have to like, yep, add it to my tab. Ratman! I am the Ratman! It's Lily Kryptonite! I am the Ratman! Oh god, that's so pretty. This is gorgeous. He graduated from dirty hippie to actual, like, fucking incredibly attractive human being. The handprints, those are my hands on that fucking, like, gay-ass waist. I love it, though, because he looks like a tortured fucking astronomer from, like, the Galileo era. The fucking tape measurement, la puta escuadra, the nail polish, the compass. That hand cradling his face that's like made out of paint is like, oh! Yeah, no, the color, the Goroshiori on this is stunning. It's dark and moody and gorgeous while still retaining that artist feel. The jacket is immaculate. Those handprints are just adding so much personality to this because they could have just made the skin just this outfit and that's it. But they had to make it theirs. And the thing is, the skin is a reference to the main story. With proper context, you would know what this is. The hand on the neck is gorgeous. There's actually a skeletal hand popping out from within his shirt. So that's real. This is a real skeletal hand. That blue shows off so well. So we have blue and we have a kind of like burnished gold, which is a very nice way to use gold without making it piss yellow or orange, which makes things look really bright. Like, the entirety of the design is a cool tone. Ah! Okay, so Lily fun fact, I love frogs. I adore frogs. I think they're the cutest things on the planet. I love frogs so much! Ta-da! Look at all that fucking delightful goodness. Look at it! Look at all those flavors! Game dinner, girl dinner. Most of these are caffeine free. The ones that have caffeine are the taller tubs, but like I got doggy style and happy juice and acid rain. And then I got BBL, Claxosaurus blood, anime girl thigh, delicious by the way. JoJo's ocean stone fruit, sploosh, raw meat, brand risk, Pom Pom Punch and Lean, which are caffeinated, then Kissy Kissy Passion, which is a hell of a name, Numi, and Bowelberry, Naked Apron, Blowhole Blast. You'll notice that most of my anime waifus with titties out are on the bottom shelf. Vase Bloodlust, for which I got a refill, Guacamole, Gary Murph Farts, and Titty Milk. Make sure that you're storing your samples in a dry place and that they're properly sealed. If you open one, you should have both servings at that point. I would not advise saving your free samples for later. And remember, if you guys want to fucking develop your own girl dinner or gamer girl pantry, just use code Kinkimation at 10% off at gamershows.gg/Kinkimation. Rabies, what a name. This is one of those characters that, like, Reverse 1999 likes to throw me for a loop on. Because you have such beautiful, amazing waifus, and then you have shit like this. He's a good boy. He's kind of terrifying! But his Ascendant skin is funny because he just looks like a geekier doctor. It just has, like, it has the stethoscope, the fucking coat is destroyed. And he has a fat fucking microscope behind him for no good reason. And the bird is gone. Now he has like a tail or something. So now it's a furry straw man. Used to be a human carrying people, then he became this. I appreciate it. Oh, babe, that's such a good boy. That is the bestest boy. What a good boy. That's so funny because even though the outfit is different, we still retain the same fucking unhinged vibe that the OG skin has. Why? Because we're making this absurd. This character by design needs to have absurd clothing or absurd concepts, right? So in order to make this not be super threatening, and B, retain its level of unhinged, you need to push the absurdity. I'm talking big sleeves, big ruffle, big elements, giant ruffly collar, fucking balloon, the crown, bright colors. How about how you play juxtaposition, I think? This is a character that if you ran into this thing in the middle of the night, screaming, running from fear forever. However, when you put this in an outfit that could fit a clown, it's not scary anymore. He's very intense, it's very pointy, the hay sticking up the way that it does is done on purpose. It's to make him have a very chaotic vibe and silhouette. So they needed to make it absurd, so it would like juxtapose nicely with intimidating that Slav Squad is. Look at his little head, he's so cute. Ezra, oh, that's such a good skin! So cute. So Ezra originally had a pretty fun one. Like she had like her IVs and like a cute little like explorer's outfit, but this is even more ridiculously fantasy. That is so precious. Oh, it's a guy. Oh, it's a guy. Right. I forget that this game again does work with younger guy characters as well. My bad. He looks super cute, very feminine face. I love the big boots. I love the silhouette. I love the tiny little baby shorts. The gloves have like such a like nice color now. The entirety of the color theory for this has just been like ascended. He went from mostly cool tones to mostly warm tones now, which looks so cute. I especially like though his hat, which is not an actual mushroom, it's a knit hat. Why? The fucking folds are fabric. And isn't that just so clever? From far away, it looks like an actual mushroom, but from close up, it's a hat. He still has a mask, still has the fucking IVs. He's still growing mushrooms back there. The boots are the cutest thing in this entire outfit. The boots on the hat. So now he looks like a gnome, but a very cute gnome. Oh, Yee-Haw! Oh, that's so cute. The giant cowboy hat with the mushrooms on it. Oh, that's so precious. Then we have like a very elaborate little baby poncho over a leather jacket. Some really nice cowboy gloves. There's mushrooms growing out of this boy's ass, okay? Like they're everywhere. Jesus Christ. Then we have the black pants and the fucking chaps, which look delightful. And the chaps are actually a very, very bright color. And then we have like normal cowboy boots. That's stunning. But it's funny because like his outfit is for the most part very orange. And then we have that teal, which gives it such a nice contrast. So a way to balance a design, if you don't want to use shapes, if you want like to have a shape that kind of steals the show, is through color. So you have desaturated up top, very saturated on the bottom. And that way, even though the hat is the focal point of the design, it doesn't feel unbalanced because there's a lot of really bright color in the bottom. It's just these little things that as you design characters, you will take note of how to learn to put together a concept, a character, make it your own, and also balance it in the way that you think would fit them best. Oh my god, it's a mushroom! It's naked. It's like a Binding of Isaac character with a piss hat. It's mushroom juice! Poltergeist. Oh my god, we finally get to see face! So this character is actually fucking brilliant because this is a ghost. And I believe it's a ghost of someone who drowned. Because if you look at the OG skin, and even this one also has the details, look at how gross her skin looks. It looks disgustingly bloated, like it's decomposing. And there's also a third leg back there. It's a pretty dark skin if you think about it. Now we can actually see her face and hair. A beautiful face, there's tentacles there. And her hands are transparent. Could we see her hands in the OG? No. This confirms for a fact that this girly pop is dead. Not just dead, probably brutally murdered or drowned. Like, holy shit. She does not at all look happy, and I think that's the point. It's a brilliant design. Oh my god. You know what? Fair. You can wrap yourself up in a beach towel, sweetie, with scuba gear. It's not gonna save you. You're already dead! But let her have the beach experience anyway. If this is her swimsuit skin, I'm gonna cry. That's so fucking funny. That's diabolical. This is actually so fucking morbid. It's great. It's so fucking funny. It also, like, plays up the fact that she drowned in the funniest way possible. Like, they knew what they were doing. They were making some dark jokes here. And, like, yeah, I love the fucking silly beach towel. Hands are still transparent. And I want to see how that other leg looks, because fun fact, it's really hard to spot that third leg in the OG skin because it's so pale. So, things to note here. Her skin doesn't look nearly as, like, decrepit and decaying in this skin as it does in the original, but there's a lot more sea detritus and debris and a lot more tentacles. So, like, there's more barnacles, there's more seaweed, and there's another extra tentacle. This is a summer skin for a character who fucking drowned. 10 out of 10 on the irony, reverse 1999. It's an octopus with a sheet. Oh, that's so cute. I feel bad for her, but this is adorable. Blonney. Oh, I'm sorry. The babysitter from the horror movie / 90s fucking teen flick. An amazing design and, like, a perfect example of, like, late 80s, early 90s girly pop fashion. It's stunning. Both of them are. But did we nerf the boobs? No, we did not. We just put a sweater on the problem. This isn't a problem. Put them back. I do like that we preserved the crop top, but we added some more color. The thing about this character that's great is that she's referencing a lot of horror movies here. She, I think, is supposed to either represent the blonde chick in movies that dies first, or the final girl. You know, the girl that doesn't die despite the horror movie killing everybody else in the cast. I don't remember which one she is. I'm willing to bet final girl because she doesn't look that ditzy. But it's like, oh, there's a she has a Chucky. Oh, I almost didn't know. I didn't even notice it in the first one. She has a Chucky keychain. She has, like, oh, the cherry shorts. And now she has high top sneakers. Pink ones with cute socks. The shorts now have a cute belt. And she has a jean jacket instead of that very, like, 80s sports jacket. Earrings are the same. Hair is a little bit less 80s, but still messy. Another thing I like about the artist for Reverse 1999 is that they could have just made an 80s outfit and that's it. But they actually changed the way they drew their anime hair to emulate the anime of the period. I would like this added to my tab, please! Boobas. Not just boobas, the fucking horror milkmaid aesthetic is flawless! This is the girl that's gonna bludgeon you in Oktoberfest. Gonna bring you a beer and murder you with it. Oh god. Love her face. We have bullets on the necklace. And we have ookie spooky cowboy pins. The Chucky has a Stetson now. And she has bright red nails that I initially thought it was blood for a second. All of this outfit is a vibe. The torn up skirt that's tied in the top, the fucking lace up boots, it's dipped in blood. It's a beautiful sea green color with a fucking very nice contrasting warm toned brown for the corset so the outfit doesn't get drowned out by the cool tones. I also love the implication that this was a full-on, like, Southern Belle dress that got destroyed. Because you can see up here the parts of the top of the dress. So this was at once a full garment for a refined young lady, and this young lady said, "No refined, boobies out," and tore it off. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's me. That's aggressively pink, .com.org. Niangzi. Why are we nerfing the boobs? She still has them, but, like, the way that you cut and style an outfit and construct an outfit can severely fucking nerf your titties. Her OG outfit was cinched in high on her waist, under her bust, which immediately makes her boobs look 20 times bigger. And the new one is very beautifully draped fabric that hides the boobas, but it's still gorgeous. I love the fact the fucking painting for this whole fucking thing looks like silk. All of it. It's just so delicate and pretty. And at the same time, despite the fact that the boobas are kind of hidden, she's showing more skin. Like, she shows full leggy. Feet! Now there's feet. Her hair is disheveled and instead of up into like a tight bun, it's just a little bit more casual. The color scheme is the same, but we've added a bit more color in that orange there. A lot of orange and teal today. Very nice fits. I like it though because we went from a very refined appearance to something a little bit more nature adjacent, especially knowing that she's that type of spirit. It makes sense that like her ascended skin would be a little bit more wild. It's so fucking pretty. This was one of the few ascended skins that changed the pose of the character. Not by much, mind you, but her hands are now clasped together in front of herself. Her stick is different. Her feet placement is different, but still very cute. Add it to my tab. Oh my god, that's a ridiculous level of artistry. What is this? Stunning. Oh my god, the hair ornaments, the style, the jewelry, the little dragon and snake, and the fucking wispy smoke like fucking sash. Like, oh! This isn't making me gay. This is making me fashion gay. Because this is the type of fucking like fantasy costume that I live for. The fucking soft lavender and mint greens and like soft lime greens contrasted by like that ridiculously pink ribbon that is also present on her attendants and peaches. The flowers everywhere. And if I zoom in, there's so much ornamentation. Patterns in the fabric, jewelry, embossing on the fucking belt, embroidery on the top part of the outfit, details painted onto her lantern, different flowers, details on the actual, like, bottom of the skirt, pearls. A divine borsoi! Did you guys know that borsois are actually really stupid? But yeah, this is a level of attention to detail and ornamentation that it makes my heart fucking sing from how gorgeous the artistry is. And the fucking, like, visual storytelling for this is the attendants and her goddess, who give her divine fucking food and teas. And she has her fucking divine borsoi. And the fucking draping on this fucking thing. Ah! Hairstyle is precious. Very delicate jewelry as well. This is a very delicate looking character, so they gave her the perfect type of outfit for this. And again, this is ridiculously attractive and it's barely showing skin. Hans! I'll take Hans, but okay. I thought it was supposed to be like a deer weird thing. Horrorpedia. A dork! A nerd! Oh, the slippers. Oh, the slippers! Are you joking? You deserve a wedgie. This looks like Mabel's sock puppets. These slippers are like the sole reason why you should want to ascend this character. This looks like the most dorky piece of shit on the planet, and I need it desperately. And he's wearing nerd socks too, with super like high cuff pants. Oh, I love the holster with teeth and the Scream keychain! He's wearing a horror tee underneath his fucking button down. Like, there's like a very scruffy element to this. Are you wearing hair clips? So like, it's really funny because his OG skin is super polished. And then this is like Napoleon Dynamite meets Revenge of the Nerds means horror movie fanatic. It's so fucking cute though. It's so funny. I desperately need those slippers. A schnauzer. Aggressive little shits, these. Oh! I know you don't have to add it to my tab, but... Mama, I'm in it for the food. Triangle for the food! Ah! This is deadass American portions versus European portions. And she has a teddy bear with a beer now! Oh, that's so fucking cute! Her little tail, a cute cape. It's almost giving Christmas, but I think it's supposed to be like pageant winner Benui. Ooh, woo, mouth. It fucking mocks you. Oh my god, I want that. Fried chicken! Hey, baby, I know that like we're supposed to do home cooked meals this weekend, but like Popeyes? Oh, and there's a cake. Oh, I want cake. The attention to detail is insane. Like, I'm only just looking at the changes to her actual bunny suit. We have a sash, we have her cape, and we have a rose headband. We also have a teddy bear with a beer, which is adorable. She doesn't have a lot of design changes, but the few ones that they did, because I think the focal point is the food, is phenomenal. 10 out of 10. Super cute. What? I've been robbed. What do you mean she doesn't have any skins? There's a billion ways. Nya. Angry nya. There's a billion different ways to make a bunny girl costume in different fucking themes and formats. Robbed. We've been absolutely... Why are you a bear? Absolutely robbed. Yeah. A bear I'm not afraid of. Without his hood, he looks even more Ratman-y. God, I love this. Oh, the flute, the fucking bird bone cane, the ornamentation on the wings, the way they're painted, they look iridescent. Like, god damn, but birds are scary. Yeah, but birdmen are not. Aggressively straight Lily has appeared once again. I never leave, I'm bisexual! Like, yeah, can I be like incredibly straight for a second? This is my type. Looking pale as fuck, broody. And Hubby is also my type. Don't be sad, you're a fictional man. Fictional, you don't have bird wings. The shine on the wings, dude, that's beautifully painted. Great ascended skin. All they had to do was put the hood down and make it, give him a darker coat, really. Tab! Edit! I also like that he's goblin squatting on the pillar there. Egyptian bird. Put it on my tab. I'm gonna spend so much money on the stream, chat. Ooh. It doesn't have a shirt! It doesn't have a shirt. It has beautiful ornamental jewelry. The feather fucking shinies are insane. And he's also like decked out in the fanciest fucking fabrics known to man. Even has ornamentation. Wow, those are sharp. Ornamentation on the fucking ankles. But the thing I like best, and the fucking star of the show for this one, is the wings. Dusted with gold and turquoise and lapis lazuli colors. Peak Egyptian. Absolutely beautiful. This is how you make a good harpy, mama. Another bird, but you know what? It makes sense because he actually is a bird. How the fuck can they make this kind of shading? It's not. I'm not honestly still jealous. This is digital painting. It is hard blending. It's something that I have briefly considered trying out for my own stuff, but it's incredibly time consuming. So I'd rather put my points into speed. How do I pronounce you? Enma. Oh, dude, they got really fancy with this skin. This is gorgeous because now he has more animal companions. Look at that. Look at that. Now he has a living scarf. He looks so, like, cool and collected and beautiful, though. He became a Disney princess, as if he wasn't already. The changes to his outfit are minimal. Very, very subtle. Now, instead of a cape, we have a really big scarf. His pants and base coat stayed the same, but his neck piece changed to having, like, an actual animal there. This character's Ascended skin mostly relies on the backdrop to shine, which is completely okay, by the way. I've seen a lot of gachas do this, a lot of gachas that have backgrounds that add to the character's design. Sometimes, if you want to design a character and you want to show a little bit more context to them than what just their clothing can provide, you can add a little backdrop. Just make sure it doesn't overpower the character. Oh, that's so pretty! I like that he has a tit on his shoulder. A little baby boob! Gorgeous man bun, love the scrolls, love the teal and gold. And then if I zoom in, I'm so sure that there's beautiful fucking engravings and details and embroidery on this outfit. Yeah, like there's bamboo leaves everywhere. And then very, very subtle, oh wow, those subtle patterns on the lining of the robe is just sublime. Like, if I had the time, I would love to learn how to like paint like this. But dear God, this is time consuming. I can guarantee you that each one of these skins is hours, if not days, of work. Because there's such a ridiculous level of attention to detail in these. A tit! Kanjira, a very, very cute character. We've added so much more flair to this outfit now. First of all, there's a lot more jewelry going on here. Ankles, neck, headpiece. Second, the hair rendering in this fucking thing is also gorgeous. Her sleeves have a bit more ornamentation as well. They're ruffly, they're cute, they have silver embossments. She has her little... Why do you have a cobra that's so dangerous? Now her skirt is A, much brighter, B, a lot more flouncy, a lot busier. There's a lot more color and there's a lot more shape play with this skirt. This character has a pretty chaotic silhouette, but it's not like jagged chaotic. It's not intense. It's friend-shaped chaos. So the amount of points and the amount of curves that you use in a character design, they can both add chaos. But it's really, really important that you think about what the character needs to convey before you choose what shapes you're going to play with. So this is a character that's like, seems very, very friendly, very outgoing, very soft. So if you give her a lot of like pointy triangle bits, you're going to take away from that softness. So they want to keep it soft. Also longer skirt, but in general, I just really like how bright it is. Oh my God, that's so cute. But like, I would have liked to see this skin on someone with more badubas. But the ears are phenomenal and the hair is so fucking precious. Jesus, look at the shading on this, please. The highlights in a different color and like the fur. Oh! I'm obsessed with the leather pants. So they're not just leather pants. We added some cool ornaments there. We've added some buttons. We've added some lace-ups. And then we have like the cat feet, like cat slippers. So this is very obviously, a Halloween costume, which I would wear this, by the way. But it's so freaking cute because they could have made this way sexier. I'm kind of glad that they didn't, though. They could have, but I'm glad that they didn't because this is still a character that seems to be pretty young in both their anatomy and their vibe. So this feels like a pretty playful Halloween costume overall. And the hair, the change of the hair is adorable. It makes it super playful. Ah, it's a pink cobra. That's so cute. This one was my favorite! And it still is my favorite. Ugh. The fucking construction of this Victorian-era goddess. The time period still hasn't changed, so the silhouettes are similar. But we've gotten rid of the hoop skirt. We're basically relying on the corset to shape her figure. The fabric is a little bit less heavy. The original fabric she had a lot of really heavy draping, and you could tell, but it felt heavy. This one's lighter. This feels more like a summer outfit, if that makes sense. The hair is phenomenal. I love the hat. I love the color scheme. I like that we went purple. She already had like a very soft pink, very, very pretty. But this purple is a lot more regal. Look at that fabric. It looks like satin silk with pearl buttons, lace detailing, and fabric embroidery and embossing. The bottom part of this skirt seems to be a lighter type of silk than the top. And then the bottom part of the dress seems to be some sort of silk rayon, I believe. It's a beautiful fabric. It fits with the aesthetic perfectly as well. But it's a bit less Victorian and a little bit more early 1900s. I do love this Ascended skin. Another complete glow up, by the way. Delete it, homosexual gay. Tab. Add it to my tab. Oh my god, the boots, the cut of the fucking suit. This is like a Victorian era dress deconstructed for modern age, okay? This is so clever. She still has the silhouette. Most Victorian dresses were not dresses, they were actually two pieces. But instead of having it be a dress, it's a jacket with a shirt, a ton of jewelry, and we have a super short skirt. This is giving circus. Ringleader. The boots, though. Amazing lining color on the inside of the coat, making it that like very, very like vivid, almost poisonous looking green. That gives the boots such a nice highlight. The color is also present in the lining of the coat itself and in the highlights for the entire outfit. This is tied together so well. It's a great nod to the era that she's from while still giving it modern concessions. A flame elemental cream shirt. This one doesn't have a lot going on. We've only really added some obsidian details, which is volcanic glass for those of you guys who don't know. It doesn't have a ton of stuff going on. The mouth is closed, the fire ornamentation is different, and she has obsidian details. I don't know how they can make skins for the fire elemental. It's just a torch. Marcus! Another one of those skins that looks cozy. And the base one looks super cozy because they're wearing like a really, really bulky coat. And in this one, we got rid of the bulky coat, we added a beret, we added a really nice cute blue scarf, and it's mostly showing off, God, what a beautiful face. It's mostly showing off the character's figure and what their usual school uniform would have probably looked like. I love the fucking giant book suitcase thing. I also really like the pocket watch on the side of the belt there. It doesn't have a ton of changes, but just getting rid of the coat and changing the color of the scarf does a lot for these characters. She's wearing a really big sweater dress underneath. Like, the rendering on this is so fucking good that you can tell that it's like wool that has like wispy bits coming off of it. That's so talented, holy shit. And instead of boots, we have normal socks. So this is something that the character would wear like early spring. It's too warm for the big coat, but not warm enough to actually take off the wool underdress. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's so pretty. That's such a clever twist to make her fucking beach cover up out of something that resembles fishnets, but giving it ornamentation from different sea creatures and seashells and things that tie it to like the color scheme overall. She still looks so fucking sad. Cute sunglasses, adorable sun hat. The hair is also great. But the most fun part of this outfit is the cover up. The swimsuit itself is nothing to write home about because it's just like a fucking normal bikini, tube top, and almost shorts for the bottoms. But the cover-up is the star here because the cover-up is so bright and colorful and has such nice movement. And then the sandals are also very colorful too. That I think that the cover-up does like the majority of the work here to make this outfit interesting to look at. Oh my god. Tab. She looks like the fucking like Roman emperor's eldest daughter that is plotting to overthrow father for the throne, that entertains us parties but secretly poisons drinks. This is absolutely stunning. And then you realize details, first, feet! Read details like feet and the ankle bracelets, the fact that the bottom of her dress is torn and that she has what looks to be like blood, but it's actually stonework on her feet. These are dangly bip bops. It looks like she's bleeding, but she's not because she has the same red stonework everywhere else on the outfit. The crown is phenomenal. That is such beautiful attention to detail, such a wonderfully fun, fantastic way to make an outfit from a very, very ancient era more fitting modern silhouette standards. It's absolutely gorgeous. The lyre is great. It has like red stones on it too. I like that they added nail polish as well. The movement for this is phenomenal. It looks incredibly graceful and like almost uncannily eerie that you would not want to approach this person because it's so pretty that like why would you go near them? Like I don't want to talk to this person, I feel like I'm not worthy. And of course it's a bird! How many birds? I guess it's because there's so many types of birds that they're just gonna use all of them. Seagull. Desert flannel. Another phenomenal fucking 80s vibe. But look at the Awakened skin. The Awakened skin is also like aggressively 80s, but it's like the 80s where we were really like embracing synthetic fabric. We have like the dress that you would wear clubbing in the fucking 80s. Fucking tight, silver, super sexy, giant belt with like a fucking big, is that like a bully bucket? It looks like a Tamagotchi almost, like a giant Tamagotchi. I love the jacket in like bright cherry red, cool blazer. It does look like something you would wear on a night out. The rendering on that dress is phenomenal. A lot of necklaces, her megaphone. She's added a lot more jewelry and a lot more ornamentation. Has a fucking like wrap for her hair. I love this. Like this is a great fucking skin. Also like a metallic scrunchie, great touch. Like going down to the feet though, she had tights in her original, which made them look super sexy. But you know what? I love the roller skates. The roller skates are adorable with like the leg warmers. Are you joking? That's so cute. Hold on, I'm a little gay for this cowgirl. I like that the hair is still aggressively 80s despite the fact that there's like a cowgirl vibe. Love the boots to pieces. The boots and the skirt combo are just, oh, that's so beautiful. I really like the, just the overall very modern concession on a cowgirl. She looks like a cowgirl, giant hat, but like it looks like cowgirl Barbie. We have like the shirt, the tube top with like the blouse on top of it, but we still have like giant earrings, a ton of jewelry, the fucking Tamagotchi, that's a different shape. Chat, it's an emu! We lost wars to these things. Okay, Vila was always an incredibly sexy character for me. This skin is just, oh, first of all, feet with nail polish, yeah, baby! Incredibly regal. Like this Ascended skin actually changes a lot about her outfit. The fabric looks much fancier. It looks like silk. It's much more ruffly. We lost the jacket. We went for like a much more refined vibe. She's still an artist, right? She still has like all of her artist materials, paintbrushes, easel, palette, but it's more nature coded. It's more elegant. It's a little bit less working painter and a little bit more like refined high society artist. Oh, the jewelry's stunning. Oh, wait, I forgot. Wasn't she a mermaid or something? Like, you can see way more of the scales here. A lot of characters here have nautical themes. I only just noticed that. This little seashells on the sleeve, seaweed in her hair, pearls everywhere because, of course, you need pearls if you're a mermaid. It's very thematic. Sea colors on the fucking paintbrushes, and just very elegant silk, a silk dress that's actually put together in a mermaid cut. You have, like, a dress that's very tight, all the way down to the knee. That dress is called mermaid, and it flares out on the bottom, and like the fabric is iridescent, much like scales. Oh, add it to my tab. I need the summer skin. First of all, actual swimsuit, 10 out of 10. Second of all, that cover up is doing fuck nothing. I love it. Third, the nautical themes are strong with this one. Oh my god. Good God, the fucking top of the swimsuit looks like netting. She has like fucking mother of pearl everywhere. The tits, shiny scales, flowers and seaweed everywhere in her hair. Again, it's all mother of pearl and seashells. On the outfit, the fucking ropes look like netting. Pearls, 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 pearls. And the cover up has a shimmer to it. It's iridescent. It's like fish scales. That is beautiful. Not to mention how the cover up, guys, it flows downward. It drapes downward in a way that simulates a tail. So, like, again, design with purpose. You can tell what this character's deal is at a glance, and that's the good shit. No! Put it in my tab. Damn! Oh, the purple and the fucking bright blue and, like, oh! Her top looks like a feather starfish. Her scales are darker and coral-shaped in some places. There's pearls everywhere in her hair. There is, like, such a beautiful iridescence in everything about this character's skins, because again, it's very ocean themed. She has a conch wine glass. They do make those, by the way. They're not easy to get, but they do make those. And at the same time, you can tell it's a darker mermaid because the outfit is distressed. It's ripped at the bottom, it's coming apart. It's almost like, oh, and it turns into sea foam. Oh, wow. It's almost like a seaweed. That is stunning. Wow. The veil makes her look very witchy. I like it. And the true form. Mermaid! I'm a slut for mermaids. I love mermaids. Oh, God. Oh, she can drown me whenever she wants. A fish! Oh, that looks... Why do you have a snaggletooth? You're such a beautiful mermaid, and they gave you... Yenise. Super fucking cute. A lot of these awakened skins are just, hey, would you like some feet? Yes, I would like some grippers, thank you. We got rid of the boots, we got rid of the vest and the cape. She no longer resembles a little noblewoman, but now a more casual version of it. At-home attire. The hair is messier, the hat is a little bit comfier, the shirt is a little bit comfier, the skirt drapes really nicely, and while there is ornamentation here, there's a lot less than there is in the OG. Like, there's just some gold chains here and there, and some gold embellishments, but that's about it. Oh, the gloves are gorgeous. And I like that we're showing basically her bloomers. It's nice to see her without all of the outerwear, because it's fun to see like what the actual silhouette of the character would look like. Hair down is also such a flex. Oh, another really cute one. This is the type of summer skin that I feel like a lot of gachas default to. You are forgiven, Reverse 1999, because you guys have actually put swimsuits in. They default to really, really, really short dress. That's basically a cover-up. It could be a swimsuit, but it's not. Basically, it's coward talk. It's fucking coward. Also, feet! But for Reverse's case, I will forgive it because of the time period that she's from and because of the fact that they've had other swimsuits. I love the pearls in her hair. Very, very bright feathers. Super cute, simple white dress. Cute green cover-up. Bottled sand or seawater that she got to keep. But even then, there's like an aspect of nobility in this dress because of the embroidery on the bottom. Like, the little embossed bits of the fabric and the fact that it has the sheen that's unmistakably silken. Yeah, like, these are fancy characters. And another fucking... Are we keeping a tally for the birds? Windsong. Mother. Oh, this is a great skin. So, she had a really heavy coat in the OG, and we've traded that in for, like, a more fitted leather jacket, but we still wanted to add some bulk to the top, so we gave her, like, a giant fucking super cozy-looking scarf. Her boots no longer have fur cuffs, which tells me that she's headed down to, like, a warmer climate. Shirt is completely tucked in. That does wonders for the silhouette. Look at the booba. Look at the cleavage! That window, the window of justice! A beautiful face. The thing I like, though, is that by tucking in her shirt, they've done wonders for her figure. Like, she already has a very shapely figure, but if you want to make a woman look woman, and you want to give her pants, the best thing you can do is make sure that those pants are high-waisted. Cinch them in at the waist. It will make her bust look bigger and her hips look bigger as well. It will give you an hourglass figure, even though the pants are pretty baggy. I like the changes, even though they're minor. Oh! No, I refuse to fall for it, but it's so pretty. God, like a jade stick. The hair, oh my god. The opacity for the fabric, come on, this is free. No, shit. The painted details on the fabric, the jade accessories everywhere, like silver embellishments. Beautiful draping of the fabric as well. She looks like a goddess. She has like 3 layers and super cute shoes. This one, you don't have grippers out, but I forgive you. Chat, what is this? What is it? I'm confuddled. A rat. That's not a rat. It's a gopher? I might be a gopher. Oh, this is one of my favorite male units because of how cute it is. So we went from winter to summer, okay? And that is absolutely fucking precious. That is so cute. 10 out of 10 would hug. I really like that, like, we have the 1940s, 50s coded super fucking short shorts. Little boys used to have, like, this fit, right? It was super short shorts with really high socks and cute sweaters. Or the sailor costume. The fucking bright yellow that's less bright than the sunflowers, but still very, very sweet. It just gives him such a nice pop of color. I love the hat. Love the flowers embroidered on his shorts as well. And there's flowers on his feet, too, like on his shoes. Oh, that's so pretty. It's a very, very 1950s little boy look. His normal skin is precious, but this is just the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. And he doesn't have any other skins, but he's a fox thing. I appreciate it. Lucy, story-only form. I like Lucy as full robot because I am a robot fucker. I don't care if you don't have a face, mama. Clank, clank, clank. Thank you very much. I like it with the coat more than with the shirt, though. I think that, like, the shirt looks nice, but the coat has more presence. The coat has aura. Still a very nice design. Story-only form, like, I do like the face. It is pretty, but I think that, like, I'm happy without it as well. All of the fucking metallic details are beautiful. Especially the hair. Oh, yes. This is a queen! Okay, this one I can get behind because since this one has a lot more different colors and components, the human face makes more sense. I love it because we basically took like a royal's outfit and we tore it apart. reconstructed it for a robot. So now instead of having actual puffy sleeves, we have like puffy metal detailing. Instead of having like a high fucking queenly collar, we just made the collar for the fucking robot piece gold. We gave her a beautiful crown with a very short veil, and instead of like armor, we built it into her body. This is a chest plate. And instead of a corset, we built it into her body. So we're highlighting the shape of this to make it look more regal. Instead of having armor, we added it to her gloves. Instead of having like thigh-high boots, we just made the leg pieces more ornamented, fancier, much prettier, and we added some gold detailing as well. Not to mention, the few fabric details that there are almost translucent. Very, very nicely painted, and absolutely fit this theme. We kept the color scheme cool for the most part, except for the gold. It's incredibly eye-catching, so fucking pretty. I do enjoy the skin very much. I'm not putting it on my tab, though. I refuse. Why? Okay. Lorelei is another one that's absolutely fucking precious. I like both of these, but first of all, feet! Feet and bandages, but feet. So, like, if you'll notice with Lorelei, she has, like, a lot of belts on both skins, right? And if I'm not mistaken, her hands are tied together in this. So Lorelei looks like an asylum patient. And I think that that's the case. These are restraints that are meant to keep her from like harming herself. And we have been robbed because she doesn't have any other skins, but I love her suitcase animal. Cristallo, incredibly frail character, but absolutely stunning nonetheless. You'll notice that the Ascendant skin has more injuries, more bandages, more IVs. Which really makes you wonder, what the fuck happened to you? She looks a bit more tired. She has flowers now. She has a lot more bruising on her body, like a lot. I think the idea is that the more you bring her into battle, the more injured and sick she is. I would never fucking put her in battle then.
I am the mouse.
Good, don't go fight more. Kakanya. Gay! She does resemble the time period that Isolde is from, very, very late 1800s. But it's funny because it's almost like Victorian mixed with like the early like fucking 20th century, right? I love the gloves! I love that she's wearing like fucking Paris green, deadly as fuck color. The shoes are more dainty, the bag is more fashionable, she has a lot more pearls and lace and things. The gloves are a phenomenal added detail to preserve the color from her jacket and hat without it being overbearing. Fuzzy bag. The skirt is absolutely phenomenal. It's a great silhouette, it's a great fit. They need to hire these designers for a real game. You know what? I agree. Like, it's almost a shame that these are in the gacha. They're very good designs. Oh, shit. Add it to my tab. What I do like at a glance is that this is Isolde's color scheme. For her Awakened skin, this is her color scheme. So it's really nice to see that for these skins, they've inverted their colors because, you know, Lebinins. The fun fact is that in this time period, while there were some pants for women, they were very unusual. So this one has, much like Isolde's, very modern concessions. I especially like the cut of the coat. It looks very, very fun, like those like almost poofy sleeves with like short gloves. Very theatrical. The rest of the outfit is just pure white though, which is great. But like, look at all the details here, like the fucking neck scarf, pearls everywhere, feathers, gold jewelry, pins, like brooches, the belt as well. There's so much stuff that if you zoom in on the PNG, you're gonna get a ridiculous amount of attention to detail. What's the tab at now? I don't even want to know! And purple shoelaces just to tie it together. Another fucking